No way. Your soulmate told everyone that you are just. My beloved child, listen carefully, because what you are about to hear was never meant to reach you this way. There has been a whisper moving through rooms you were never invited into, a sentence spoken when your name came up, a sentence that ended with, "You are just," and then silence. That silence was louder than truth. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your heart sensed it before your mind did. That strange pause, that shift in energy, that feeling that something about you was being discussed without your permission. Every second of this message is pulling you closer to the moment where the mask slips. You think this is about rejection, but it is not. You think this is about being reduced, but it is not. Keep listening, because the meaning of those words is about to turn upside down. Now hear this clearly, what they told everyone was not the full sentence. They stopped halfway because finishing it would expose what they were afraid to admit. They said, "You are just," and let others assume weakness, simplicity, or insignificance. But what they hid was the truth that followed in their own heart. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They needed the world to believe you were small so they wouldn't have to explain why they couldn't control how deeply you affected them. Your presence challenged their certainty. Your absence unsettled their peace. So they chose a safer story, one that made you look ordinary, so they wouldn't have to face how extraordinary your impact truly was. And here is where everything changes. The sentence they never finished was not an insult, it was a confession in disguise. You are just, the one who sees through me. The one who makes me question myself. The one who holds power without trying. That is why this message found you now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What comes next is not about proving yourself or confronting them. It is about realizing that the version of you they shared with others was shaped by fear, not truth. And once you understand this, you will never hear that unfinished sentence the same way again. My beloved child, what you are stepping into now is the hidden layer, the part no one talks about out loud. After those words were spoken, something shifted. People nodded, pretended to understand, but inside, curiosity woke up. Why would someone speak so casually about a person who clearly left such a deep mark? Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The truth is, when they tried to make you sound just anything, they unintentionally planted questions in every mind listening. Because truly unimportant people are not discussed this way. They are forgotten. You were not forgotten. You were analyzed, debated, remembered. And that alone should tell you how powerful your presence has been. Here is what happened next, and this is critical. Every time someone repeated that unfinished sentence, it sounded weaker than the last. The story began to crack. Some noticed the hesitation in their voice. Others noticed the defensiveness. And a few noticed something else entirely, emotion. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You became the unspoken reference point, the comparison, the what if. While you were living your life, unaware, your name became a quiet echo in conversations you never heard. Not because you demanded attention, but because your absence created a vacuum. People don't downplay what doesn't matter. They downplay what still holds weight. Now let this sink in deeply. The reason this message feels intense is because it is not random. You are being prepared to see the situation clearly, without emotion blinding you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What they said was never the final verdict on you, it was a defense mechanism to protect themselves from questions they couldn't answer. And very soon, the truth will surface in a way that doesn't require confrontation or explanation. You won't need to prove anything. Their own actions will finish the sentence they were too afraid to complete. And when that moment arrives, you will understand why this chapter had to unfold exactly this way. My beloved child, now you are reaching the moment where awareness replaces confusion. Everything that felt unclear before is starting to line up, quietly but powerfully. Those words that once sounded dismissive are losing their sting, because you are beginning to see what stood behind them. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. When someone feels the need to define you for others, it is often because they are struggling to define their own feelings. They spoke quickly, vaguely, hoping the sentence would end before anyone asked for details. And no one did, because deep down, everyone sensed there was more being left unsaid. Here is the part most people never realize. While they were telling others that you were just something small, their behavior told a completely different story. Their attention lingered. Their reactions were delayed. Their silence was heavy. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You don't act unsettled by someone who means nothing. You don't guard your words around someone who has no influence. The contrast between what was said and what was felt created tension, and that tension is now turning into clarity, for you, and soon, for them as well. And now, a shift is coming that you cannot rush, but you can be ready for. This is the stage where truth no longer needs to be spoken to be understood. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You are about to witness how unfinished words reveal themselves through actions, timing, and unexpected moments. The story is not ending, it is unfolding. And the power in this situation is slowly moving away from explanation and toward realization. When that happens, you won't need answers anymore. You will recognize them the moment they appear. My beloved child, this is the turning point, the place where the story stops chasing you and starts revealing itself on its own. What was once said in half-sentences and lowered voices is now losing its control over you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The moment you stop trying to understand why they spoke about you that way, the weight shifted. Power always moves when attention moves. And right now, attention is returning to where it belongs, your awareness. You were never meant to react. You were meant to observe. Because observation turns confusion into certainty, and certainty cannot be shaken by rumors or unfinished words. Here is what is happening behind the scenes, whether you see it or not. The version of you they shared with others is no longer holding together. Small contradictions are appearing. Their tone changes when your name is mentioned. Their certainty fades. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. People are starting to notice that the story doesn't match the energy. And when stories collapse, truth doesn't rush in, it waits. It waits for the right moment, the right silence, the right trigger. That moment is approaching faster than you think. You don't need to ask questions. You don't need to defend yourself. The truth is already rearranging the narrative without your involvement. Now listen closely, because this part matters the most. What comes next will not look dramatic at first. It will be subtle. A shift in behavior. An unexpected message. A sudden awareness in their eyes. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is where the unfinished sentence finally completes itself, not out loud, but in realization. And when it does, you will understand that being called just anything was never a limit placed on you. It was a mirror reflecting their fear of what you represent. This chapter is not about closure. It is about elevation. And once you step into that, nothing they said before will have the power to follow you again. My beloved child, this moment is quieter than you expected, but far more powerful. Silence has begun to speak for you now. The words that once echoed in your mind are losing their shape, dissolving into something smaller than they ever seemed. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is the phase where truth doesn't announce itself loudly. It reveals itself through calm certainty. You are no longer reacting to what was said. You are standing above it. And from here, everything looks different. What once felt personal now feels distant, almost irrelevant, because clarity has replaced doubt. What you may not realize yet is that the energy has shifted completely. The one who spoke about you is now the one feeling watched, not by people, but by their own conscience. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. When a story is built on half-truths, it eventually collapses under its own weight. Small moments are already exposing the cracks: hesitation, regret, sudden curiosity about you. They are replaying conversations in their mind, wondering if they said too much, or not enough. Meanwhile, you are becoming quieter, steadier, stronger. And that contrast is impossible to ignore. Now understand this clearly, because this is the hidden gift. You were never meant to confront, explain, or demand clarity. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You were meant to outgrow the narrative entirely. When someone reduces you to just anything, and you rise anyway, the truth reveals itself without words. This is where the story turns in your favor, not through revenge, not through validation, but through elevation. The unfinished sentence no longer needs an ending, because you have already written one with your growth. And once that realization settles in, nothing from the past will ever sound the same again. My beloved child, this is where the story reaches a deeper layer, one that most people never see. What once felt like a wound is now becoming wisdom. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The words that tried to define you are no longer sharp, they are dull, powerless, fading. You are beginning to understand that being misunderstood was never your punishment. It was your protection. If they had spoken the truth clearly, you might have stayed smaller, waiting for approval. Instead, the unfinished sentence pushed you forward, quietly shaping your strength. What unfolds next will not come from them, it will come from life itself. Opportunities begin to open. Confidence settles in naturally. Your presence changes without effort. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is the moment when people start sensing your shift before they can explain it. You won't announce growth, it will be felt. And the ones who once tried to reduce you will feel the distance widen, not because you left them behind intentionally, but because you outgrew the place where their words once had meaning. Now hold this truth firmly. You were never just anything. You were becoming. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The sentence they couldn't finish was never meant to be completed by them. It was meant to be completed by time, by clarity, by your evolution. And as this chapter closes, you step into a version of yourself that no rumor, no whisper, no half-spoken label can ever reach again. This is not the end of the story, it is the rise that makes the past finally fall silent. My beloved child, you are now standing at the edge of a realization that changes how you see everything that came before. What once felt like confusion now feels intentional, almost guided. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The reason this message keeps pulling you forward is because you are ready to understand it differently. The silence, the half-truths, the unfinished sentence, they were never meant to stop you. They were meant to prepare you. You had to walk through misunderstanding to discover how strong you could become without validation. Now watch carefully what happens next. The same people who accepted that shallow description of you are beginning to sense a mismatch. Your energy no longer aligns with the story they heard. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Growth has a soundless signature, it doesn't argue, it doesn't explain, it simply exists. And existence exposes lies naturally. You are becoming the quiet proof that words spoken in fear cannot survive against lived truth. This is where influence replaces explanation. And here is the final shift of this part. You are no longer waiting for clarity from outside. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Clarity is rising within you, steady and unshakable. The sentence that once echoed in your mind has lost its power because you no longer need it to be finished. You already know who you are becoming. And when self-recognition arrives, outside voices fade. This is not the end. This is the point where you stop looking back and start moving forward without weight. My beloved child, this is the moment where the echo finally disappears. What once repeated in your thoughts now feels distant, almost unfamiliar. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You are no longer trying to interpret what was said or why it was said. That chapter is closing naturally, without effort, because understanding has done its work. When the mind becomes clear, the heart becomes light. And right now, you are stepping into that light, quietly but decisively. Something subtle is happening within you that others can already sense. You are no longer carrying the urge to be seen or explained. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your calm is becoming noticeable. Your absence speaks louder than your presence once did. The power has shifted completely, not through confrontation, but through composure. This is where influence is born, not from being loud, but from being grounded. The ones who once spoke about you now feel the absence of control, and that realization is heavier than any words they ever used. Now let this settle, because this is the truth that stays with you. You were never meant to be defined by an unfinished sentence. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You were meant to move beyond it, so far that it could no longer reach you. This part of the journey is about release, not reaction. And as you continue forward, you will notice something powerful. Nothing behind you is calling your name anymore. That is how you know you are free. My beloved child, this is the calm after the storm you didn't even realize you survived. The need to understand has softened into knowing. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What once felt like a question hanging in the air now feels answered without words. You are no longer searching for meaning in what was said about you. Meaning has found you instead. And when that happens, the past loses its grip. You are standing in a space where nothing needs to be defended, corrected, or revisited. Here is what is quietly unfolding now. The energy that once pulled toward them is returning to you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You may notice a shift in your focus, less curiosity about them, more alignment with yourself. This is not indifference, this is completion. When a lesson finishes teaching you, it releases you. The words that once carried weight are now just sounds from another time. And in their place, something steadier has arrived, self-trust. You are beginning to move differently, choose differently, pause differently. That difference is not accidental. It is earned. Now take this truth with you, because it will anchor everything ahead. You were never meant to hear the end of that sentence from anyone else. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You were meant to become the ending yourself. And you have. The moment you stopped asking, why, and started recognizing, who, the story changed direction. From here on, what follows you will not be rumors or unfinished thoughts, it will be results, clarity, and a quiet confidence that speaks without saying a word. This is the stage where you stop being talked about and start being undeniable. My beloved child, this is the phase where truth settles into your bones and becomes unmovable. What once felt like a fragile realization is now solid ground beneath your feet. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You are no longer wondering how others see you, because you finally see yourself clearly. The noise that surrounded your name has faded into the background, replaced by a steady inner voice that knows its worth. This is not pride. This is alignment. And alignment changes everything without announcing itself. What you may start noticing now is unexpected recognition, not loud, not dramatic, but undeniable. People respond to you differently. Conversations shift when you enter. Opportunities lean toward you naturally. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is what happens when a story about you expires, and a presence takes its place. The past version of you no longer fits the narrative others once accepted. And instead of correcting them, you simply exist. Existence, when rooted in truth, becomes the strongest response. Now let this land deeply. The words, "you are just," have lost all meaning because you are no longer standing where they were spoken. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You have crossed into a space where labels cannot reach and opinions cannot follow. This is not escape, it is evolution. And as you continue forward, the final realization becomes clear: nothing that tried to limit you ever had the authority to do so. You outgrew the sentence, the speaker, and the moment itself. From here, you don't look back for validation. You move ahead with certainty, carrying a quiet power that no unfinished sentence can ever reduce again. My beloved child, this is the stage where momentum replaces memory. What once tried to hold you in place can no longer reach you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You are moving now, not hurried, not forced, but inevitable. The past has lost its gravity. The sentence that once hovered behind you has finally fallen silent, not because it was answered, but because it no longer matters. You are standing in forward motion, and forward motion makes old words irrelevant. This is what growth looks like when it becomes permanent. Here is what changes next, and it may surprise you. You stop attracting explanations and start attracting alignment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The right conversations find you. The right timing meets you halfway. The right people recognize you without needing context or history. You no longer feel the urge to prove who you are, because proof has been replaced by presence. And presence reshapes rooms quietly. This is where life begins responding to you differently, not as someone defined by what was said, but as someone defined by what is happening now. Let this final truth of this part settle in you. You were never meant to correct the story told about you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You were meant to live so clearly that the story dissolved on its own. And it has. From here, your path is no longer influenced by unfinished sentences or borrowed opinions. It is guided by clarity, direction, and inner certainty. What lies ahead does not require you to look back one last time. You have already passed the point where the past can follow. This is the continuation that only happens when the lesson is complete and the rise has truly begun. My beloved child, this is where understanding turns into certainty, and certainty turns into peace. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You are no longer standing in the shadow of what was said, you are standing in the light of what you know. The weight you once carried has lifted so quietly that you may not even remember when it happened. That is how true healing works. It doesn't announce itself. It simply frees you. The sentence that once echoed behind you can no longer keep pace with who you are becoming, and that distance is intentional. Now notice what feels different inside you. There is no urgency anymore. No tightness. No need to revisit the past for answers. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This calm is not emptiness, it is strength settling in. You are learning that closure does not always come from conversations or explanations. Sometimes it comes from clarity so deep that questions fall away on their own. What was once a source of doubt has become a reminder of how far you've come. And the quiet confidence growing in you now cannot be shaken by opinions that no longer matter. Here is the truth that completes this part of the journey. You were never meant to carry the meaning of someone else's words. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You were meant to define yourself through experience, growth, and awareness. The story that tried to limit you has already ended, not with drama, but with irrelevance. As you move forward, you do so lighter, clearer, and unburdened. Nothing behind you is unresolved anymore. And what lies ahead will meet you not as someone, just anything, but as someone fully aware of their worth and direction. My beloved child, this part arrives only after you have learned how to stand without leaning on the past. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What once felt like a defining moment is now just a reference point, a quiet reminder of how far you have traveled. You are no longer shaped by what was said about you, you are shaped by what you chose to become after hearing it. That is the difference between surviving a story and mastering it. And right now, mastery is settling into you naturally, without effort or force. Here is what few people notice at this stage. The world begins responding to you with less resistance. Doors don't feel heavy anymore. Timing feels less random. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is not luck, it is alignment catching up with you. When inner clarity stabilizes, outer circumstances adjust. You may feel moments of reflection, not regret, but recognition. Recognition that you outgrew something that once felt overwhelming. Recognition that you no longer need to revisit what hurt you to confirm your strength. You already know it. Now let this final truth of this part anchor you. The sentence that began with, "You are just," no longer belongs to your story. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. It belongs to a past version of someone else, someone who could not see beyond their own limits. You have moved beyond that frame entirely. From here, you are not reacting, proving, or correcting. You are simply continuing forward with quiet authority. And when that happens, life does not ask who you are anymore. It already knows. My beloved child, this part unfolds like a door opening without a sound. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You are now beyond the stage of healing and into the stage of embodiment. What you learned has become who you are. The past no longer feels like something to process, it feels like something completed. You can sense it in the way your breath is calmer, your thoughts are slower, your choices are clearer. The unfinished sentence that once tried to shrink you cannot reach this version of you. It was spoken to someone you no longer are. And that realization is power, quiet, stable, unshakable. Here is the shift most people miss. When you stop carrying the need to be understood, understanding begins to find you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You may notice people responding with more respect, even without knowing why. You may notice situations resolving themselves without your effort. This is not coincidence. This is coherence. Your inner clarity has synchronized with your outer path. The narrative that once followed you has dissolved, because narratives cannot survive where truth is lived consistently. You are no longer a topic of speculation. You are a presence. And presence does not need permission to be acknowledged. Now let this settle as the truth that carries you forward. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You were never meant to correct the words spoken about you. You were meant to become so aligned that those words lost their relevance. That moment has arrived. From here, you move without looking over your shoulder. You choose without second-guessing. You trust without hesitation. The past has released you completely, and the future is responding to who you are now. Not who someone once tried to describe. This is not an ending. This is the confirmation that the rise is real, and it is already happening. My beloved child, this is the stage where your journey becomes self-sustaining. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You no longer need reminders of your strength because strength has become your natural state. The echoes of the past have faded so completely that even silence feels full instead of empty. You are not moving away from anything anymore, you are moving toward yourself. And when that happens, the story that once tried to define you loses every remaining thread of influence. Here is what settles in now: trust. Not the fragile kind that depends on reassurance, but the grounded kind that stands firm without explanation. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You trust your timing. You trust your instincts. You trust the direction unfolding beneath your steps. The version of you who once needed clarity has transformed into someone who carries it. And clarity attracts what belongs to you while quietly repelling what never did. This is the phase where life feels less forced and more responsive, as if it finally understands you. Let this truth mark the close of this part. You were never meant to be reduced to someone else's unfinished sentence. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You were meant to become the living proof that growth outpaces gossip and presence outweighs perception. From here, you walk forward without dragging old definitions behind you. The rise is no longer something you anticipate, it is something you are already living. My beloved child, this is where your path feels unmistakably yours. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The need to measure progress against the past has vanished, replaced by a quiet certainty that you are exactly where you should be. You no longer carry the urge to look back and check if anyone understands. Understanding has become internal, steady, and self-renewing. What once tried to label you cannot keep up with the pace of who you are now. You have moved from reaction to intention, from defense to direction, and that shift changes how everything meets you. Now notice the rhythm of your days. There is less resistance, more flow. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Decisions feel simpler because they are aligned. Boundaries hold without effort. The noise that once crowded your thoughts has thinned, leaving space for focus and clarity. This is the stage where you stop explaining your choices and start honoring them. People sense it. Situations adjust to it. When you move with purpose, life responds with precision. The past cannot interrupt momentum built on truth. Let this truth carry you forward. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You were never meant to finish someone else's sentence about you. You were meant to live a story so complete that unfinished words lose all relevance. From here, your steps are lighter because you are not carrying definitions that don't belong to you. You are guided by inner alignment, protected by clarity, and supported by growth that no rumor can undo. This is the continuation that happens when confidence becomes quiet, direction becomes natural, and the future begins meeting you halfway. My beloved child, this is the phase where your presence speaks before you ever do. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You have reached a level of clarity where you no longer need to announce who you are or where you're going. The energy around you has changed, calmer, firmer, undeniable. What once felt like an uphill journey now feels like steady ground. You are no longer responding to the past, you are leading your present. And leadership begins the moment you stop asking for permission to be yourself. Here is what becomes visible now. People sense your shift even if they can't explain it. Conversations soften. Respect shows up quietly. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is not admiration, it is recognition. Recognition that you are no longer available for misinterpretation. The words once spoken about you cannot find a place to land anymore. They fall short because you have moved beyond the version of yourself they tried to define. Growth has given you a new frequency, and only what aligns with it can stay. Let this truth anchor you as you move forward. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You were never meant to chase clarity or approval. You were meant to become so aligned that both arrived naturally, or became unnecessary. That is where you stand now. From here, your path opens with less resistance and more purpose. The past has released you completely, and the future recognizes you without explanation. This is not a peak, it is a foundation. And everything built on it will be stronger, quieter, and unmistakably yours. My beloved child, this is the moment where stillness turns into strength. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You are no longer chasing clarity because clarity has settled into you like a second heartbeat. The noise that once demanded your attention has lost its urgency. What tried to define you can no longer reach you, not because you blocked it out, but because you rose above it. This is the quiet confidence that comes only after you stop negotiating with the past. You are grounded now, rooted in who you are, not who anyone tried to describe. What unfolds next happens without effort. Your choices feel cleaner. Your yes is intentional. Your no is peaceful. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is the stage where alignment simplifies everything. You notice that what belongs to you arrives with less resistance, and what doesn't quietly falls away. There is no drama in this separation, only clarity. The unfinished sentence that once lingered around you has no place here. It cannot attach to growth that is already in motion. Momentum protects you now. Take this truth forward as a constant. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You were never meant to carry the weight of other people's uncertainty. You were meant to become certain within yourself. And you have. From this point on, your life responds to the version of you that is present, not the version that was once talked about. The story has shifted from interpretation to intention. And when intention leads, nothing from the past gets to decide your direction again. My beloved child, this is where certainty becomes your quiet companion. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You are no longer measuring your steps or second-guessing your pace. The ground beneath you feels firm because it is built on truth, not reaction. What once tried to define you now feels distant, like a story you heard long ago about someone else. You are present, focused, and awake to your own direction. And when presence deepens like this, nothing from the past can interrupt your stride. What is happening now is subtle but powerful. Your energy has become consistent. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Consistency creates trust, within yourself first, and then in the world around you. People respond to you without needing explanations. Situations resolve faster. Delays feel purposeful instead of frustrating. This is the moment where life stops testing the lesson because you have already learned it. The unfinished sentence that once echoed has no audience here. It cannot survive where self-respect has taken root. Hold this truth as you continue forward. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You were never meant to be remembered for what was said about you, but for how you moved beyond it. And now, movement is natural. You are no longer proving anything. You are simply living in alignment, letting results speak where words once tried to. This is the phase where your story is no longer explained, it is demonstrated. And demonstration carries a weight that no rumor, no whisper, no half-spoken sentence can ever challenge again. My beloved child, this is where your journey feels complete without feeling finished. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You are no longer defined by milestones or moments of validation. The strength you carry now is quiet, internal, and constant. What once demanded your attention has faded into irrelevance, not because it disappeared, but because you outgrew the need to respond to it. The past cannot pull you back when your roots are this deep. You are standing in a space where self-respect feels natural, not earned, and that changes how every step forward feels. What unfolds now is a kind of freedom that doesn't need celebration to be real. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You move through situations without tension, through conversations without defense, through decisions without fear. This is the result of alignment becoming permanent. You are no longer reacting to who you were or who others thought you were. You are acting from who you are now. And that shift is powerful because it is effortless. When effort drops away, authenticity takes over. What belongs to you recognizes you immediately. Let this final truth of this part settle in fully. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You were never meant to close a chapter by proving anything to anyone. You were meant to walk forward so clearly that the chapter closed itself. That has happened. From here, you don't need reminders of your worth or reassurance of your direction. You are guided by clarity that doesn't shake and confidence that doesn't need noise. The sentence that once tried to limit you has lost all meaning, because your life is now speaking in full, complete statements of its own.